In our industry, nobody really wants to hear this, but unfortunately, it is the reality that most people still don't understand. And when I talk about our industry, I mean agency recruitment. Because the word recruitment is in the name of the industry, people actually think recruiting is the main focus. Actually, I would argue that it's like a chicken and the egg situation. Without clients to recruit for, you really don't have much of a business because it is a mercantile exchange. You need a client that is going to pay you money, and then you need to go and find those candidates so that the client can pay you money. So if people don't have enough clients, then you have this problem. And the problem is that you don't have any money to make. So this negative cycle repeats itself. Therefore, in our line of work, the hard part is not so much the recruiting part. The hard part is getting the clients. Often these things are interlinked, thankfully. You do need to know what a good candidate looks like in order to sell to get to a client. So in this scenario, it's actually good to be a full desk recruiter because then you know both sides of the equation, which is why you see a lot of owners, a lot of top producers, especially when it comes to direct hire, they are working the full desk model because then they can do both easily, especially in periods where there is a market downturn like the one we're facing still right now. Since 2023, it has been slower than usual. And especially in these times, recruiter-only folks are paying the price. They are paying the price in their career. Every other day, every other minute, I see a recruitment-only profile say, oh my God, I've been let go. And unfortunately, this is the nasty reality that I have been saying since 2016 when I got into the content creation business for agency recruiters, that sales matters, sales matters. People didn't believe me then. Some would still argue that they don't believe me now, but the reality is that people are being laid off today because they do not have the sales skills. If you are worried and you want to increase your sales effectiveness and learn how to sell as an agency recruiter, which again, I know sounds weird because it sounds like recruiting is the majority part of the job, but no, it's actually sales, especially now that the pendulum has swung the other way, you should probably take my course on agencyrecruitmentacademy.com. That's where you're going to learn everything about MPCs and selling candidate profiles so that you can land and expand your client base.